99.9% of you producers are going to fail in the music industry. Ooh. You go. Yo. Alright. Let me tell you something. One way you're not going to fail is if you get out of your house and you go to a studio and you sit there and you learn. I don't need you to be an audio engineer. I don't need you to engineer and mix down the records. I don't need that. I don't need that from you guys and girls. What I need from you is to go to a studio somewhere in your neighborhood and just watch the people work. Sit in the back. Go to the studio and ask them, can I please intern here? Can I please just watch? I'm a musical producer in the year 2025, and what I see on the internet, I don't fully understand, and I don't fully think that that's what a musical producer really does. So can I just sit in the back of studio sessions, please? If it's possible, can you ask the artist if it's possible that I can sit and watch? I'm not here to steal any creative thoughts or anything like that. I'm here to learn. Please. And that's what you do. That's what you do. One of my biggest achievements in life was sitting in the studio and watching the artist, legend, from Long Island, New York, legend, and the rap artist, Reek the Villain, from Long Island, New York, Reek the Villain, work. And the musical producer, audio engineer, for life. That was his name, for life, right? He's moved on and he does other ventures. You know, he doesn't do the music production game anymore. I mean, but man, when I say this guy is such a dope audio engineer and musical producer, I'm not making it up. And I wish he was still doing it. But you can't, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's going to have different paths and journeys in their life, man. So, sitting in the studio, sitting in the studio and watching Legend and Reek work and Cahill work. You know what I'm saying? His name is For Life, but his real name is Cahill. I gotta give him a shout out, man. The dude's, I gotta give him a shout out, man. He's too dope. You know what I'm saying? I swear, I'm telling you, I gotta say it again, man. I might even send this video to him. Yo, Cahill, man, I wish you was still doing music production, brother. I'm telling you, he was one of the best in the game. He was one of the best, man. So, sitting there watching these guys work was one of the best things that ever happened to me, because I got to learn so much, but I didn't know I was learning. That's the key, guys. When you're around the element, when you're in the environment, when you put yourself there, you're learning just off of being there, and you're becoming something that you don't even know that you're becoming. It's just happening without your permission. It's just happening, dude. It's almost like when you're in a room and people are smoking and you catch like a contact, like you get that secondhand smoke. It just goes inside you because it's just in the room. So all that music knowledge and music production and creativity is just literally in the studio while they're working. They were just seeping into me. I was just learning. So that's how I was able to become a musical producer, by watching For Life, and somewhat of a, you know what I'm saying, audio engineer. And later on, many years later, becoming an artist, a rap artist. If you Google me, it says 005 Dynasty, American rapper. Because part of my style of me rhyming comes from Legend, and it comes from Reek. Because those are the two I was around the most in the studio and hearing the rhyme. their swag, their flow, their demeanor, their punchlines and metaphors, and the way they think, the way they was writing in the studio, or the way they wrote at home or before they got to the studio. They show up with a book of rhymes. Books of rhymes, like the song, the song Book of Rhymes. That's for real. Like, it was books of rhymes back in the days. Or they're in the studio and they're fixing bars, switching bars, or they're freestyling, or they're just coming up stuff off the top of their head. Like, oh yeah, that sounds good. You know, or for life. You know what I'm saying? He's like, yo, do this, try that. Your tone is off. Blah, 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 blah. I'm in the studio learning this, guys, because I'm in the real world, and I wasn't a musical producer at the time. Hear me, guys. I wasn't even making beats. I was nothing. I don't know how to say it. I was just there. I was support. I was just going to the studio with Legend. I was literally just going to the studio. That was it. He was still perfecting his craft as an artist. This is at the very, very beginning. This is before 2003, guys. This is what I'm trying to tell you. This is like 1999, 2000. No, like maybe even before that. Maybe 1997, 1998, 1999, 2000. Something like that. When they're learning, they're perfecting their craft. Guys, this is in 1999, like 1998, 1997. Many years before I even started making beats. I started making beats in 2003. Many years I'm in the studio with these guys, sitting there listening, observing, watching. I know it'll take time. Just like an hourglass, my attitude used to stink. Just like a gym class, you could have told me, hit the road like an easy pass. But you stayed, hung around. That's a sign of real class. I was straight clueless. I had my own Stacy Dash, Keanu Reeves speeding like DoorDash, diving in, trying to stay wet like Splish Splash. This is my song cry. I'm hurt like Johnny Cash, falling from a tree like Akon. I'm sorry. Never want to be alone, fat kid at that party. Blame it on the alcohol, too much Bacardi. How many times I said it? Again, Ma, I'm sorry. I'm slick and I'm fly, a New York type of cat. I promise your pops will never do you like that. And I'm going down, maybe J-Blies, I realize. Better tell the truth, I'm on the Schwarzenegger and True Lies. Come on, man. Bars, punchlines, metaphors. And that's from a song, you know what I'm saying, for my album. I don't know if I'm going to put it on the album because the beat is a sample beat. So I might just put that out just as a song, just like a single. It's a female singer. Song called "How Did We Ever Get This Far in the Game?" You know. I know it'll take time. Just like an hourglass, my attitude used to stink. Just like a gym class, you could have told me, hit the road like an easy pass. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. That's crazy, son. How did we ever get this far in the game? Standing here watching those teardrops rain, and I feel your pain. I know you don't like me. I know you want to check a brother just like Nike. But I'm on a mission, man. I'm going to make it better. I'm going to make you smile cheese again like cheddar. You're the sunshine, and I'm the stormy weather. I put that on everything that you deserve better. I know your heart warm and cozy just like a sweater. To have another kiss from you, what would be better? Remember in the 10th grade writing love letters? As I recall, yours always sounded better. Heading down to college, burning up that mileage. I had to acknowledge I was cheating in my cottage. Today is a new day. I'm sorry for your pain. Thank you for your time and letting me explain. How did we ever get this far? Come on, man. So get out of your house and get to the studios and work, or just listen and take everything in, and stop being online watching these YouTubers, these influencers, content creators, manipulators, people who are leeches and just thirsty for money, and they're doing everything in their power to stay on top and to fill their pockets, and they don't care nothing about you. They're not going to give you the real. They're not going to spit real music. They're not going to show you real music. They're not going to put you in the music industry. Don't forget to Google me. This your boy 005 Dynasty.